Hi guys, this is your boy Emmanuel Ajmaibadu. Go on YouTube and subscribe to Sahara Football. Cheers.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host, Sellssi, and today we're going to talk about something quite interesting. VAR is coming to the Ghana Premier League. There have been a lot of talk, especially in recent times. And yesterday, the officials from FIFA, who are going to have a stakeholder engagement, arrived in the country. They are meeting for 2 days to discuss the possibility of introducing video assistant referees in the Ghana Premier League. There have been varied opinions. I've seen people saying this is not necessary. I've seen people saying when we don't have this or that, the basic things, the fundamentals, nothing is working properly here in Ghana yet, and you want to introduce VAR into the Premier League, which doesn't have a headline sponsor, blah blah blah. All valid, but then I'm going to break down what exactly is happening with this stakeholder engagement. Side note, it doesn't mean we're getting far immediately. Subscribe if you haven't, click on that notification bell to get more updates. So we jump right into it, but first of all, let me just say that we know how Ghana Premier League of officiating has come under a lot of scrutiny. The officiating has not been the best. And this is not to say that with a video assistant referee that will be eliminated. Far from it. But we cannot deny how much it will help. In my opinion, the first thing we should have in the Ghana Premier League is the basic one of goal line technology. We don't have goal line technology in our various venues. Then again, what many of you were complaining about, we do not have adequate stadiums for the Ghana Premier League clubs. Most of the Ghana Premier League clubs use facilities that are government owned. Then they have to borrow it and then pay back to the National Sports Authority. It is not great for the Ghana Premier League. And the GFA introducing VAR or having this stakeholder engagement with FIFA on VAR is not necessarily going to end up with us having VAR. Now, let me explain. Now, the Ghana Football Association, I think when they came in the new term, that's from 2019, indicated around 2021 thereabout that they were working on getting a video assistant referee in the Ghana Premier League. And this was because of the poor officiating, the mistakes that were made. Referees are only human in the end. They are humans that have learned a thing or two about football to make decisions in a millisecond. They need to be assisted, and video assistant referee, though I'm not a fan of it and how it is used because of the human element that is still in it, that has to discern and interpret what it is, it helps to some extent. Now, the Ghana Premier League needs that to help referees, and the FA is committed to doing that. As part of that promise and commitment, they decided that they would bring in FIFA officials. And now, these FIFA officials are not coming here to approve VAR. Far from it. They are coming here to really make sure or to determine if we can actually have VAR in the country. So it's like a feasibility study, sort of, to determine if Ghana can actually implement VAR in the Ghana Premier League. It's a 2-day discussion that will delve into it. The report will later be taken to FIFA, and then a judgment will be passed on it. After that, then we will have to see probably the funding for the video assistant referee also is an issue. Approximately $100,000 for a VAR equipment. And considering the Ghana Premier League and all its issues concerning match venues, concerning everything, VAR probably should not be at the top of our list. Many people have been complaining that the FA should ensure that we have adequate pitches that can host games, and I agree 100%. the Accra Sports Stadium has been closed down. We have to make sure that the Accra Sports Stadium can be used for Ghana Premier League matches and then can be used for Black Stars matches. But it's been over a month now when the Accra Sports Stadium was renovated and then it was open for Black Stars games. And since then, Accra to folk who mainly use the Accra Sports Stadium have had to use the Legon Sports Stadium along with Legon Cities and Accra Lions. It's not a palatable situation. We put pressure on a particular pitch throughout the season, and we don't do adequate maintenance as well. That is one thing the FA are not looking at, and it's not that they are not looking at it, but they will go with the excuse that they do not manage stadiums, and to some extent that is true. They do not manage stadiums. They only use the facilities, but then it is managed by someone else. I have always said that I feel even if you are the main beneficiary of a particular facility which you are not directly in control of, you have to make sure that it is always ready. That being said, the main focus probably for now is not supposed to be VAR, considering the cost involved, considering what is needed to be able to use VAR correctly. It should probably be on the sidelines. But then we also know that the refereeing in this country is not the best. The referees, probably because they are not paid adequately, can easily be manipulated. There's also the side where those referees don't make the right decisions because they don't have the right assistance. VAR will not eliminate every problem we have with Ghana officiating. It will reduce it. For me, goal line technology is also very important. But then match venues for various clubs keep changing, and it is something that needs to be worked on. The league does not have a headline sponsor. The league is not lucrative enough to make clubs do things like own a stadium or build a stadium or whatever. That should be the focus of the Ghana Football Association. How to make sure it is profitable enough. How to get fans trooping stadiums again. I agree 100% that VAR is probably not a priority now, but a feasibility study at this stage is not something we should shun or we should be against. I feel a feasibility study is a step in the right direction. But whilst this feasibility study is going on, let's also try to work on making the Ghana Premier League, our league, much more enjoyable, much more lucrative, much more better in terms of the excitement and build up, to make sure that fans or stakeholders know that when they pump their money into the Ghana Premier League or they invest in it, they will make something. No one, and I mean no one, not even the richest man on earth who has probably all the money and can waste some, would want to invest in something and not gain anything. At this moment, the Ghana Premier League is not profitable venture to invest in. Let's make it that. And then talk of VAR will not anger a lot as it is now. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your weekend.